First and foremost, I want to formally introduce me because I feel like it's needed and necessary in order for me to actually start back diving into the content that I initially, decided that I wanted to do. So I am Brandy. I am a mother before anything. I am a mother to a preteen daughter. I am a certified life coach and a self-love advocate. What led me to this journey of self-love life coach is being a mom. And I was a part of a very toxic and manipulative relationship for 4 years of my life, and it traumatically changed my life. And honestly, I still say it to this day, that relationship was the worst and best relationship for me. If I had not experienced those things in that relationship, I would not be here today. I would not be the person that I feel like I was created to be, and understanding certain things about myself that I've always questioned, even as a young girl, like, why do I feel so different from everybody? And that led me down a journey of understanding tarot, understanding numerology, your spiritual knowing, and just spirituality in itself. So I wouldn't have gained these things if I did not hit that big bump in this road of my life to go and explore and experience these things. Y'all, I love when I'm watching a show and it can give me a light bulb and a spark to start to do something about it in my life. The whole plan for me when I started out this journey was to go on this journey, number one, and speak about the things that I had experienced before, things that I have knowledge of now, and what I'm experiencing currently on the journey, so that young women my daughter age, and young women 20 years old and above, all the way to women older than me, because I've been in settings and been around and been in rooms with women that were younger than me and older than me, and we can all take something from everybody's experience, because everybody has a different perspective and outlook of things that happen to them. So my journey has always been, my goal on this journey has always been to share what I'm experiencing. Y'all, I've been watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and yeah, I watch it for the entertainment, but I also watch it because I like to learn. I like to learn about other religions, the way that other people think, the way that other people see things, and just see them navigate through life. I am so overjoyed with the nuggets that I've been pulling out of the episodes since I've been watching this show, and I do a lot of those episode recaps on TikTok. So if you want to see those, I will post those on TikTok, not necessarily on YouTube or any other platforms. I feel like TikTok is the space for those type of conversations. But one thing that I'm noticing about one of the cast members, Taylor. Taylor is going through a very toxic cycle with her baby's daddy. And this season we're unfolding to see that Taylor has daddy issues. She also has mommy issues as well. Just seeing the way that her and her mom's relationship is. But Taylor knows what she's doing. Taylor knows the cycle that she's continuing to put herself in and allowing herself to be a part of. But Taylor's so engulfed in her own mess that she doesn't even know how to get herself out of the mess. I think in her mind she thinks it's too hard. I also think that she has what they call imposter syndrome, to where she feels like nothing that she has is, she doesn't feel like that those things, she's worthy of those things. This life is not her life to live. And as I'm going through each episode, what I'm gathering, it made me think about when I was in college. The thing that I initially went to college for, and once you get there, you kind of switch it up and change it up based off of the things that you experience and the way that your life is going. I originally went to school because I wanted to be a traveling nurse. Once I got to school, of course, I could enter the nursing program once I completed the first 2 years of school. And I also did a major, I think it was pre-nursing biology. So in the event that, and I don't know why I did that, y'all. I don't know until this day. In my mind, I was like, okay, I can be a teacher, but biology crazy. Biology, like, I don't even know my thought process, but I digress. That's neither here nor there. And then I also switched over to criminal justice. I also liked forensic science in high school, but we never got to deep dive in that. It was like a stretch of that assignment. But I thought about how I've experienced, and also just now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I've experienced different jobs, being in different settings. I was working in the 12th grade because I was pretty much done. With school, I just had 2 classes a day, and then I left and went to work. I think about all the opportunities that I've had there, and I think about where I am currently in my life on my journey. If you don't know, I left my corporate job with a major airline last year, so I am 1 year, February, from that job, and I worked that job for almost 9 years. This year would have been my 10th year. So I took a lot from there, but I knew that that wasn't my stopping point. It had become so stressful, and I was so isolated. Working from home, I feel like it really played a big part on my mental health and productivity. So now I am currently working another job, which I actually like it. I get to go to work, I get to be physical with my body, but also, y'all, I have seen myself in such a different light that the things that they were asking for me to go after at my previous job, I was so terrified because I did not have the confidence. And that's pretty much what we're going to touch on today. Looking at Taylor go through this part of her life, of her journey, all of this leads back to this little girl never having the confidence, never feeling loved, never having the reassurance of self, never having self-respect, because she always felt like something was missing, and it was because of her dad. And I can honestly resonate with that a bit as well in my life. So I feel for her. But as I'm looking at the show, the only word that popped into my brain was confidence. We have to teach our young girls and our young men, honestly, we have to teach our children. Because my life right now, the life that I'm living right now, is to make sure that my daughter doesn't go down the path when I have the tools and the knowledge, the experience, the necessary things to give her so that she can avoid certain things. We have to instill that confidence in our children to go out here and really just do the thing. They're going to come by so many opportunities, and that's not to say that they should take every opportunity or that that opportunity is going to be their forever thing, but they at least have the confidence to get out here and do it. And I feel like that was my thing in college. I did not have the confidence to step outside of being more than I knew at that moment, because I didn't have that ingrained in me growing up. I didn't feel like I was that girl. I felt like I was just a girl going through the world, and just what makes me so different. But there's a lot of things now as this grown adult that I see that makes me different, that I know that I am worthy and capable of, when I really remember, get that confidence, like, yeah, you that girl, like, what? No, you can handle this, you can do this, you can lead this, you can give them your idea when it comes to that thing, you can do this. So now as a mom, I'm sitting here and I was thinking, how do I now build on this thing with my kid? I feel like my kid is very her. She is sure of her, but she's also now in middle school, and I know that those things are going to be tested a little bit, because now you have the peer pressure of things. Now you have older kids telling you what's cool, what's not cool, who you should be, who you shouldn't be, what you should try and what you shouldn't try. So I want to make sure that I'm instilling the confidence in her every single day to make decisions based off of what she wants. She already has the basis of, you are able to make whatever choices that you would like to make. But please understand that whatever choices you make, there are going to be consequences. Some of those consequences are going to be good. Some of those consequences are going to be bad. And I don't really like using the term of good and bad. But just for this video's sake, I ain't going to go too deep on that. And you need to know how to handle whatever consequence is coming your way, whether that's good. I want you to know how to handle those good opportunities that you're getting, because the goal isn't to fumble those opportunities. It's to build on those opportunities, get what you need to get out of it, and hopefully that opportunity creates another opportunity for you. So she has that basis. But what I want to make sure that I'm staying on top of is her knowing that she is that girl. I want her to be confident in every room that she appears in. And I also want her to be the energy shifter in any room. I experience that now at my job, where they're not used to a person like me. They're not used to a me. But the thing that I do know is they appreciate the me. They appreciate somebody coming to work, doing what I need to do, being kind, being respectful, and just doing the thing. I came here for a job. I didn't come here to be mean. I didn't come here to be messy. I didn't come here to do none of that. I came here to do a job. So anybody that encounters me, I'm always gracious. I'm always kind. I'm always respectful, and I'm always helpful. Do I feel like I need to overextend and overdo anything? No, I do my job. In the event that I go above what is asked of me, that's because I wanted it for me. And I went into this space knowing that the only person that I want to impress is me. And that's something that I want to instill in my kid. Anywhere you go, anything that you do, make sure that you're impressing yourself. Make sure that you're outdoing yourself. Your competition shouldn't be the people around you, because honestly, y'all going after two different things for many different reasons. Your goal should be to impress you. And because I've stayed in that mindset, I've seen so many things transition in this short period of time. Y'all been with this company for 4 years. For 4 months. And the opportunities, the things that I've seen that are coming my way, I'm shocked. I'm like, oh my God, like, is this what confidence does? Is this what it do? And most of the time, y'all, when we going through things, we don't even really associate the word confidence with it. We just associate it with, okay, I'm about to put myself out here, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Either it's gonna be a yes or a no. But I think that is the main thing that holds all of us back. Confidence, belief in ourselves, knowing that we're worthy of these opportunities. Just because another person looks a certain way and they are presented in a certain way, that does not mean that they have what you have. Nobody is you. It's only one you. And we like to get caught up in being different, being individuals. But that's what makes you you. And that's what makes people want to work with you. We don't want the same identical things that we've already seen, that we've already had. We want new. We want different. Be confident in doing that. Just being you and being different. But I hope all this made sense, y'all. I'm gonna get back on it, get my content posted, because this year, today is my birthday, by the way. Y'all, I just turned 35 today. Did I think my life would look the way that it looks right now? No. But can I truly say, like, I can say that this stage of my life has been less stressful? I might worry, but it's been less stressful. I've learned so much just about people, the world, me as a mom, me as a friend, me as a daughter, me as a girlfriend in a relationship, just me as, do I want to be an entrepreneur? Do I want to just continue to work for somebody's company? I've learned so many things. And if I wouldn't have took the leap of faith to get out of my own way and shake up my life and get off the hamster wheel, I don't think that I would have experienced this. And even though this year doesn't look like a trip for me and to just be out and partying and doing whatever I want to do, I'm so much more clear about who I am as a person. And that's my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to understand myself. I don't want to leave this earth without understanding who I am. So we're going to get back out here. We're going to get back out here. We're going to do the thing. We're going to make it count this time. I want to come with a clear plan and a clear understanding of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and how I'm going to do it, so that I can continue to be consistent. I went back and forth with myself about making this video because I want to make sure that I'm not just jumping in and jumping out of people's lives, because I know that some people really need these words and need this encouragement, and I don't want to be selfish to come and give people great, things to listen to and then just go missing like I've done in the past. So we still figuring it all out, y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. It is Monday. Way to start the week. But until next time, y'all. Bye.